Hey guys, Pieguyrulz here, and welcome back to Pie Week. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy was an amazing show. I don't really know why it doesn't get enough recognition today. It kind of faded into obscurity a little bit, and I mean, hey, it does with me too. I often forget about the show, but it really deserves to be remembered because it was a great show, and it did things that no other show would do. I mean, there's a lot of implied death, and a lot of, on-screen kind of death, and just a lot of talk of death. It was a very violent show. Really, the only show that can match it is Invader Zim in how dark and how just hateful towards humanity the show is. In the best possible way, of course. It's all satire. Anyway, the episode I have to review here today is called Puddle Jumpin'. Basically, a sunbeam shines off of Grim's scythe, because of course random things happen with the scythe that set everything into motion, and hits Billy's swimming pool right as he's about to dive in. As soon as Billy hits the water, he winds up in this weird bayou swamp area, where this old lady wants to bake him into a pie. Yeah, Cartoon Network had a lot of shows that wanted their characters baked into pie around this time. Or it's probably just a coincidence. Anyway, Mandy and Grim chase after Billy, and they wind up in all sorts of water-based areas, including Irwin's bath and some weird alien dimension where they're racing wiener dogs and Billy gets entered as a wiener dog, while naked, by the way. I'm sure that joke was completely innocent. And yeah, a whole lot of shenanigans go around. They end up chasing each other through all these different dimensions and areas, and yeah, it's Billy and Mandy for you. This episode's a great example of how fast the pacing on this show is. 1 second they're in one area, and then another second they're in another area, and then Billy is a wiener dog for some reason. Just things happen on the show rapidly, which allows for a lot of great jokes in rapid succession. There really isn't too much else to say here, other than the fact that, yeah, the show's penchant for dirty innuendo is definitely seen in this episode, especially involving Irwin's bath and wiener dogs. Lots of wiener dogs. Also, I love Billy's catchphrase in this episode. It's something like, "I like pie! I like pie! I like pie!" Something like that. Yeah, I used to say I like pie a lot, even back before I had the YouTube channel. I do like pie. So, yeah, nothing really makes this episode stand out from the other Billy and Mandy episodes, but it's consistently good, like the rest of the show. There are much better episodes, and I'll tell you this, Keeper of the Reaper is probably my favorite 22 minutes of animation, just period. But there's nothing wrong with being an average episode in an above average show. Pieguyrulz, out.